Talk, KBOI.
I don't think I have the high score on Gallagher anymore, do I?
I think it's been taken down. Yeah.
So the other voice you hear is Will. Will's joining us in studio. Part owner or owner?
Co-owner.
Co-owner
Yep.
of Space Bar. Space Bar Arcade, which has... I like the old style games. I have fun. I'm an adult, and I used to spend quarters upon quarters upon quarters once upon a time. And you had an idea, or other people had an idea. You had the idea here. All right, one of the first ones downtown to just create that space where adults could go play the old school games and have a drink, and that's normal for a downtown bar. Right?
Right, yeah.
How much is a liquor license?
Currently $300,000 in Boise.
$300,000. Wow, that's really specific. How easy is it to get a liquor license in Boise?
Well, you have two options now. One is wait on the list. The list is about 15 to 20 years long. We were number 96 when we put our name in about 7 years ago.
15 to 20 years long?
15 to 20 years, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so... we put our name in 7 years ago. We moved up from 96 to 84, I believe, on the list. So we've done the math, and it's going to be 130,000 people have to move to Boise proper for us to reach number one on that list. So that is option one. Option two is to pay the $300,000 that they're asking for a license.
Okay, so you can either wait for it,
or cut the line.
Or just go direct to the front and spend $300,000.
Right.
That's a lot of Galaga.
It's a lot of Galaga. It's a pretty high barrier for two local boys who just want to have a cool atmosphere and an environment for the downtown patrons to come and enjoy themselves. So we just feel like we're being pushed out of the marketplace, and our competitors can do something that we're not able to do. You have to be rich to get in the game.
Liquor licenses are set by population density, by city, by county. I mean, what are the there's got to be so many different rules that goes into who gets a liquor license, how many establishments get a liquor license.
Sure. So the quota system started in 1959, and they had a requirement of every incorporated city gets 2 licenses to begin with, and then after 1,500 people have moved to said city, they get another license. So at the census, they look at those numbers, and then they give those licenses out. However, somewhere along the line, the original sin was that the supply was low, the demand was high, and someone said, even though in code, these licenses are not property, cannot be assigned to anyone else, a lawmaker said, yes, you, person A, can sell your license to you, person B, and then it became property, and then people started buying them and leasing them as though they were property, and it's led to the exploitation of our business, and we are kind of fed up with it. We want to bring about some change and make it a little bit easier of a entry for up-and-coming business people who want to be in the service industry.
So here's the bad part of the warning part of the court of public opinion. Okay? They may not always rule in your favor. Okay? Because you're coming to them and say, hey, there's a thing out there that I could either wait for or I could purchase for $300,000. Okay? Now, why not get another partner for $300,000? They buy in. You jump to the front of the line.
Well, at this point, now with 1120, S1120 that passed last year, licenses, again, it's a redundant law, but they are now no longer able to be leased. And so that's where we found ourselves. We had a license that we leased from a gentleman who told us it would be a short lease, that he would need it back so he could operate his own concept. And when he took the license back, that was after 1120 had passed, so now licenses are no longer able to be leased, and so we find ourselves in the predicament of paying that exorbitant amount of money or waiting on the list. The question you ask about the $300,000, that money goes away as soon as you purchase the license because it cannot be sold again. So,
Right.
You're spending all that money just to jump the line, not to recoup any of that on the back end. And so,
But you're able to sell liquor.
we are able to sell liquor, but that's going to be a long time before we recoup all that.
Right. So you go to the lawmakers, and what do they say this year?
They said, hit the bricks, pal. We had reform. We had comprehensive reform. We had good policy. We were told by policymakers that it was good. It was succinct. It was simple. And I think being in this game, there's a lot of money involved in it now because there was regulatory capture and because a lot of people are invested in an old system that made them a lot of money. They don't want to let go of it. And so they are pressuring lawmakers to not allow that to happen.
So I was going to say, are other business owners or other liquor license holders saying don't give out new ones, don't make it easy to buy new ones? Where are your hurdles coming from other than the rules?
Oh, certainly it's the other business owners, the legacy license holders, they're called. They are preventing any sort of change to happen. And there's heavy lobby from the Hagedorn Corporation in Coeur d'Alene, and then also the beer and wine industry, who feel that any liquor that would be out there would then reduce their placement in the market. But, if there are more restaurants and bars that open, really more beer and wine will be put on the shelves. So.
All right, so I'm going to do a quick court of public opinion. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so either the people are going to call up and they're going to say you're getting screwed, or they're going to call up and say find another partner, pay the money. That's where we're at this point.
Sure.
208-336-3700. You just heard from a small business co-owner, Will, joining us in studio. All the guy wants is a liquor license. He doesn't want to have to wait 7 years, eight more,
15, 20.
15. But you've been waiting how long now?
We've been waiting 7 years.
You've been waiting 7 years. Right. You don't want to wait 8 to 13 more years for a liquor license. Or does he get a partner in at $300,000 to go, hey, I'll be part owner with you, which means you're going to get less profit because this new person wants to recruit $300,000. 208-336-3700. Pound 670 on your Verizon wireless phone. Is Will a victim of government or his business? Competition. 208-336-3700. Your calls next.
Traffic. Powered by Beacon Plumbing. Stop freaking. Call Beacon.
Nate Shelman on News Talk KBOI.
And every once in a while, somebody gets a hold of me and says, hey, I got a problem. I need your help. And I'm just a monkey with a microphone. That's all I do. But you know what? I can talk about it. I don't know if I can solve everyone's problem.
I appreciate it, Nathan. Thank you for having me on.
Just Nate will do.
No, Nate.
Thank you.
Well, I thought we were getting formal.
Wilbert. Anyway, Will's joining us in studio and co-owner of the Space Bar downtown, place where I once held the high score on Gallagher.
He did. We reset him every night.
Thanks. You just couldn't let me have that. But when I go to a bar and I want a drink, I order a drink. That's it. I mean, I don't think about the intricacies of business that it takes for that liquor to land in my cup at that time.
Right.
And you're telling me that it could be nightmarish if you don't have the right partner, don't have the right people, so on and so forth.
For sure. Yeah.
So either you wait in line for the state anywhere from 8 to 13 more years,
right,
or you get a partner for $300,000, or you win the lottery. Well, come up with $300,000. Sure. So the question for the audience is Will getting screwed by the state, or is Will whining? 208-336-3700. Hey, you put it out there.
Absolutely.
It's not guilty or not guilty. It's not that kind of court.
No, I got you.
Greg, Meridian, listening on 670 KBOI AM. Go ahead, Greg, real quick.
Well, Will's last name should be Ben Dover. This is what the state did. The state brags they had $297 million in liquor sales in fiscal year 2021. That's $258.6 million higher than the prior year. and they're going to make Will stand in line. I don't see them cutting back on the Idaho distribution of liquor. And it says, well, you know, we don't advertise our products, and they use supplier-based pricing, which means we don't really. No. The state of Idaho, you're responsible for domestic violence and DUIs, and you're busting Will's chops because he wants to run a business and employ people.
My man, you know, we are being punished before we have done anything wrong, and the state sells it, and they sell it with impunity, and they have no temperance on it. If you call up and ask them how many bottles you can buy in a day, they say, come down by the whole store.
Celeste, Eagle, you got about 30 seconds. Go.
Hey, love the idea of your club, and you are getting screwed. And here's my solution: start a Kickstarter campaign and start all of your patrons to start putting it out there and see how much you can bring in for that.
Celeste, I appreciate that. We have a website, legionofcygness.com. You can go to spacebararcade.com to find that as well, and that is where we have our campaign, fundraiser to get that money.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
It's going to be a battle. I appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks, Nate.
News next.